Stop. Don't scroll. Not yet. Give me 30 seconds, because what I'm about to say might feel uncomfortably familiar. You're not stuck because you don't know what to do. That explanation sounds easy, but it doesn't quite hold up. You already know the basics. You've tried them too, briefly. And then, without any clear reason, you stop. So maybe the issue isn't knowledge. It might be what you repeat when nobody is watching, the quiet patterns you don't even notice anymore. There's a line often attributed to Will Durant. We are what we repeatedly do. It sounds almost obvious, maybe even oversimplified. But if there's some truth in it, then your habits aren't neutral. They're either rebuilding your life or slowly pulling it apart. And the third habit? That's where most people quietly lose control. Before we go further, like, comment, share, subscribe. And don't skip. This only works if you see the whole thing. Number 1. Make it easy to start. Discipline gets blamed a lot. People say, I just need more of it. But that might not be the real issue. Look closer, and something else appears. Most people are trying to start in conditions that almost guarantee resistance. Starting feels heavy, so they avoid it. Not because they're weak, because it's inconvenient. The fog behavior model offers a useful lens here. When something feels difficult to begin, the chances of doing it drop, regardless of motivation. So instead of pushing harder, reduce the friction. Make the first step almost too easy to avoid. Leave the book where you can't ignore it. Open your work before you're ready to begin. Move distractions slightly out of reach. These aren't big moves. That's exactly why they work. There's a simple case, someone who couldn't study consistently. Not a lack of ambition, just constant delay. They changed one thing. Every night, they left their notebook open on the desk. Nothing dramatic, but it removed the decision to start. And that small shift changed everything. Because here's what often gets missed. You don't rise to your intentions. You fall to your environment. Number 2, protect your focus. Focus isn't disappearing all at once. It's fading in fragments. A quick check, a small distraction, a harmless scroll, then another. And suddenly, sustained attention feels unusually difficult. There's a concept known as attention residue. When you switch tasks, part of your mind stays behind, still processing what you left. So even when you return to your work, you're not fully present. That may explain why things feel slower, heavier, more frustrating than they should. So the goal isn't to be more focused. That's vague and often unrealistic. Instead, protect the focus you already have. Set a short window. 25 minutes works for most people. One task. No switching. It sounds basic, maybe even ineffective, but consistency rarely looks impressive. And here's the uncomfortable part. Your problem might not be a lack of time. It might be constant interruption, because attention, once broken repeatedly, doesn't come back easily. Number 3, keep small promises. This is where things quietly break down, not at the level of big goals, at the level of small, almost invisible promises. I'll do it later. I'll start tomorrow. Just not today. Each one seems harmless, until they repeat, and something subtle begins to shift. You stop fully trusting yourself. Not in a dramatic way, in a quiet, persistent doubt. Psychology refers to this as self-efficacy, your belief that you can follow through on what you say. And it doesn't come from thinking positively. It builds from evidence. So start smaller than you think is necessary. 5 minutes. One completed task. One promise kept. That's enough. Because right now, you're not chasing success. You're rebuilding reliability. Miss once. That's normal. Ignore the pattern. That's where it compounds. So don't restart everything. Just return to the next small commitment. Quietly. Without drama. You don't need a complete reset. That idea sounds powerful, but it rarely lasts. What seems more sustainable is this. Make starting easier. Protect your attention. Keep small promises. None of this looks impressive at first, but over time, it adds up until your life starts to feel different without a single dramatic turning point. If you made it this far, don't just watch and move on. Like the video, comment your affirmation, share it with someone who feels stuck, and subscribe because the next video might be the one that finally connects.